you do loads of action, don't you? And of course you have done action before in things like Bionic Woman.
Yes.
What was it like getting really physical again?
It was great. I was completely out of shape. When I first started on the set, I was like, oh gosh, I should have done a little more training here. But it very quickly came back, and using the weapons was kind of second nature. Jack was sort of like, oh, look at you. And I was like, well, I do know how to handle a gun. And then when we got to sort of doing all the fighting the zombies, you know, I knew how to kick, and it was quite easy, and it was great to get physical again. I think so I just love that element of my job.
I guess with that physicality in a way, your character, she's very fighting, she's kind of treated a little bit like one of the lads, isn't she?
Well, I think I have a real tomboy side to me. I grew up with lots of cousins, and I was always the eldest, so there is a little bit of that leader. They'll probably say it's bossiness. But with Katy, she is a real ball breaker, and she doesn't suffer fools gladly, and with her cousins she felt that need to come in and help. So I think, you know, she likes the element of chaos, and I did actually find it really fun to dress up as the builder, and I actually did this funny walk which I thought was a real like boys walk, and the director cut it, and I was like, all the girls on set really loved it because it was just sort of I think for the energy of the piece they didn't need the scene.
Now you slip back into that Cockney, the EastEnder accent for this, don't you? Did it bring back memories of when you were in EastEnders, and did you find it easy to pick it up again?
It was actually, again, like the physical stuff. I thought, oh, this will be easy, and then the first day I was like, I'm not so fluid as I used to be, but it didn't take long to slip back in, like with the physical side of it.
And there's some great iconic scenes as well. There's one where you're on a big old double-decker bus. I think the last time I saw you on a big double-decker bus was for Doctor Who.
I'm on a bus doing sci-fi, playing these characters in wearing black. Yeah, there is a theme to all of this, I think.
Did it bring back memories for you of when you did that with David Tennant?
It did, actually. I was kind of like, I'm on a bus again. It's not often that you get a character that's, you know, that goes off in a bus, but I guess it's very London buses.
And you're working with actor Ashley Thomas again, or actor and musician Ashley Thomas.
Well, I worked with him on the zombie film, and an actor who was going to play the lead in The Man Inside pulled out, and I said, Ashley, get your agent to send you this. Have you seen it? And the director had him in mind as well, and I was just like, he'll be perfect. So yeah, it was great to work with him again.
And you've got lots of things, one of which is Cabaret in the West End, isn't it? Are you looking forward to that?
I can't wait. It's been a great rehearsal period. We're coming to the end of it now. Will is lovely. All of the cast are brilliant. The creative team are fantastic. And I can't wait to go off on tour and then come back to London. I think it's going to be a really great experience.
Singing and dancing, something that comes naturally to you?
Yes, I have to be honest. It was what I did when I was younger. I was putting on shows at home, and then I went to a local drama group and did all of the ballet, jazz, tap, every dance imaginable. Then I worked at Pineapple Dance Studios and took lots of classes there, and I had to sing in The Man Inside. So in the last 2 years I've got that back up to scratch, and with the sort of singing. So yeah, it's something that I think it's like the action. It's like an extension of the character, and I think it just enhances what you do, really.
And finally, is it really important for you to be working in British theatre and British film and TV, and what does it mean to you and as an actress, as a British actress?
I think it is important. What's been really nice since I've come back from the States is finding these really great projects that, in a way, Sally Bowles was a British character, and with the zombie film and The Man Inside, they're things that are kind of so true to London life. So it's been great. I mean, that being said, it's great to sort of travel and see the world, but there is something about working with Peter Mullen and Rufus Norris that is something I'm really pleased to be doing.
And ideally, what would be next after Cabaret?
I think I'm just thinking about the opening night, the first night of the Savoy. That's my focus right now. Beyond that, I'm really happy to just see what happens, because I feel like I've had a good run, and it feels like lots is changing in a good way, so who knows what I'll be doing next.
Well, lots of love with it. Cockneys vs Zombies is a fantastic film. I'm sure you'll be great in Cabaret too. Thanks for sharing.
Thank you very much.